Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to replace your basic default blog layout with our blog page sections. Let's start from your Shopify admin dashboard, and in the left-hand sidebar, click on Apps and select Smind Sections. Once the app loads, click on the Library tab located right at the top and type Blog Page. You will see several sections pop up, and in this video I will choose the section labeled Blog Page 1-1. Click the Install button and click Customize. The app will redirect you to the Shopify theme editor where the new section is ready to use. Now, you see this page is the default blog page section. It's basic and would be not enough for you to match the brand, so you need to find default blog section and hide it. Just click the eye icon. Then click Add Section and select Blog Page 1-1, and you will see the new layout appear instantly. First, you can toggle container full width to on so the content spans the full screen width on large displays. For sidebar position, select Right to place your widgets on the right side of the articles. Next, you can set the sidebar size to large for better visibility of your content, and for heading size, let's choose medium. Now for the grid configuration, you need to set blogs per page to 9, so this will display 9 posts for the blog page. It means they load on a single page before pagination is required. Next, you have to set number of columns on desktop to 3 for a balanced grid look to show on desktop screens. And for the mobile view, you need to set number of columns on mobile to 1 for easy reading on phones. Now, let's configure the card content and metadata. First, change the media ratio to adopt so your images retain their original aspect ratio. And then you can toggle on the visibility for these items. Enable show tags to show categories like news or sale. Enable show date to display when it was published. Enable show author to credit the writer. Enable show comment count to show engagement. And enable show excerpt to give a short summary preview of the article. After that, we have to customize the sidebar widgets. This is where we make it useful. So first block is the category block in the sidebar. Select a navigation menu like your main blog categories, and you can change the heading text to quick links. Next, click on the recent post block and select the specific blog category you want to feature. You can set the maximum items to 3. Also, you can toggle off show dates and show author options to keep the list clean. Then I'm going to click on the Tags block and choose between the 2 available styles, like the pill shape or minimal text. Now, for sales, you need to click on the Popular Product block and select a product you want to promote directly in the blog sidebar. Then you need to set the media ratio to Adopt. Let's get social. Now you have to click on the Instagram block and upload 3 images that represent your social feed or user-generated content. Then you can add links to related products or collections for each image to drive traffic. Next, I'm going to click on the Image Banner block and upload a promotional image, such as a sale announcement or featured collection, and you can add a URL in the link field to direct users to that specific offer. Finally, click on the Social Media block and choose one of the 3 available icon styles that best fits your theme, and customize or update the social icons if you want to feature different platforms. The final thing is to check the desktop view to see what it looks like. Click on the Preview the full page on desktop to ensure the 3-column grid and right sidebar look balanced, and you need to switch to Mobile View to confirm the single-column layout works well on small screens. Click Save to publish your new blog page, and thanks for watching.